Hey guys, today we have our AFC Function class. So we're going to get started. Again, it's going to be like a two-part workout. We're going to work on strength and core. Today it's going to be upper body focused. Last week it was lower body. And then we have a full body workout followed by that. So we'll get started with our warm-up and then I'll explain the whole workout as we get there. So opposite hand to foot, toe touches, and reach back. So alternating sides. Now some hip circles for finding that balance, turning your knee out and then back in. So staying on the same leg, keeping that balance. And now switching sides. Now some side lunges, so alternating side to side, transferring that weight, sending those hips back, and then alternating sides. Bringing it to center for some squats, sit down, and then standing back up. So sending those hips back. Now walking out to plank position, we have some shoulder taps, so keeping that core nice and tight, opposite hand to shoulder. Now onto our hands and knees, reaching one arm through the opposite side and then back up. Now switching sides, other arm through, twisting, reaching up. Back out to plank, reaching one foot forward into a lunge, back knee on the ground, pushing those hips forward and reaching up overhead. Twisting towards that front leg, reaching up. And now sitting back, stretching those hamstrings. Back nice and straight, reaching for your toe. Now switching sides, other foot forward into that lunge, back knee on the ground, reaching up overhead. And twisting towards that front leg. And then sitting back, chest up, back nice and straight. And now we'll stand up for a bit of a warm-up with a light jog on the spot. Some skaters. And jumping jacks. Okay, awesome work. So we'll get started. So for today's class, you'll want to grab a mat if you have one for our beginning workout. part 1, and then for part 2, you will want a kettlebell today. So if you have a kettlebell, that's great, grab it. If you don't, you can use an odd object or a dumbbell as a substitute. But if you have a kettlebell, that would be perfect. So we'll get started. So you can use a kettlebell for our beginning strength as well, or a dumbbell, depending on what weight you are looking for today. I'm going to be using a kettlebell, but it's completely preference. So first we have bent over rows. So we're going to stand in our staggered stance, so one foot in front of the other. Our front leg is going to have a bend in it. We're going to bring that single arm back and then back down. So our back's nice and straight, coming back, keeping that arm nice and close, and then back. So chest stays even, pulling back, and then we'll switch sides. So we're going to do 8 each side, and then we're going to do a 20-second hollow hold. So you're going to be lying down on your mat. Your lower back is going to be glued to the ground, and we're going to hold. If that's too challenging for you, you can tuck in your knees, holding here. So again, this will be the most challenging, and then here. So keeping that core engaged, belly button to spine, tucking your chin, and holding for 20 seconds. So we're going to do that for 4 rounds, and then we'll move on to our workout portion of the class. So we're going to get started with our bent over row. So grabbing your weight, your dumbbell, your kettlebell, your odd object, whatever you have today, we'll get started. So that staggered stance, a bend in the front knee, bringing your arm back, and then back down. So nice and controlled. 1, 2, 3, 4, looking straight ahead in front of you, keeping that back nice and straight. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now switching sides. So again, bend in the front knee, pushing into that foot. Keeping that back nice and straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome job. Now we're going to go down to our mats. We're going to do our 20-second hollow hold. So again, if the hollow hold is too challenging for you, you can have your arms down by your side. So this will be most challenging. Arms up overhead, keeping that low back glued to the ground, feet off the ground. And again, less challenging will be arms by your side, and then easiest will be knees tucked. So keeping that core engaged, again, belly button to spine, tucking your chin. So we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. So picking a variation that works for you. So again, you can tuck in your knees. Last 3 seconds. 2, 1. Great work. And now we'll take a quick rest, and we'll move on to our second round. So back to our bent over row, and then again for our hollow hold. So we'll get started on round 2, picking up that weight. So again, 8 per side. We'll get started keeping that back nice and straight, looking straight ahead in front of you, and we'll get started. 1, nice and controlled. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great work. Now we'll switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome job. So now we're going to go back down onto our mats for our hollow hold. We're going to get started in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Great work, last 10. So again, to make it easier, you can tuck your knees. And rest. Awesome work. So again, quick rest, and then we'll get started on our third round, back to our bent over rows. So we'll get started in 10 seconds for round 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So again, that bent over row, standing in that staggered stance, pushing into that front foot, back nice and straight, shoulders back, arm nice and close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great work. There's an extra one there. Now switching sides. 1. So nice and controlled. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Last 2. 7. 8. Awesome work. So now we're going to go back to our hollow hold for our third set. We'll get started in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, make sure that lower back is glued to the ground. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Awesome work, guys. We're on to our last round. So quick rest, and then we'll move back to our fourth set, back to our bent over row. Get some music back on here. So on to our last set. We'll get started in 5 seconds. So picking up your weight, staggered stance, one foot in front of the other. Let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did 10 that time, wasn't counting, wasn't keeping track. 1. We'll do 10 this side to finish off this round. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 10 to finish off, 9, 10. Awesome job, and last time for our hollow hold. So we're gonna get started in 10 seconds. So for the bent over row, you can do anywhere from 6 to 10 reps depending on the weight of your weight, dumbbell or kettlebell, and we'll get started on our hollow hold. Awesome, drop halfway. Option to tuck in your knees as well. 3, 2, and rest. Great work, so that's part one of our workout. Now we're on to our second part. So the workout portion, it's gonna be a full body strength and conditioning workout. Again, we're gonna do 3 rounds for this, and we have 3 different movements. So you'll be using your kettlebell if you have one. If not, you can use a dumbbell as well. So we have mountain climbers. You're gonna start out in plank position. We have 20 mountain climbers, so driving your knee to your chest. 2, so 10 each side. So 1, 2, 3. So holding that nice plank position, shoulders stacked over your wrists, and then driving your knees to your chest, keeping those hips down, core engaged. Our second movement is going to be a step back lunge. So you can do this with a weight or without. If you have a weight, you can hold it at your chest. So holding that weight at your chest, stepping back into that lunge, and then alternating sides. So again, keeping that core engaged, chest up, keeping that balance as you step back, and then alternating. So again, 10 each side, 20 total, and then followed by 20 kettlebell swings or dumbbell swings. So if you don't have a kettlebell, you can hold the dumbbell, holding in the center. You're gonna swing up to shoulder height, and then back down. So pushing that tailbone back, having a slight bend in the knee, and then extending and back. So keeping that core engaged, swinging up and back. If you do have a kettlebell, same thing, holding onto the handle. You're gonna swing back, pushing those hips back, slight bend in the knee, feet are a little wider than shoulder width, and then you're gonna swing up to shoulder height and back down. So we'll do 20 kettlebell swings, and then we'll repeat that for 3 rounds. So let's get started on our mountain climbers, and then we'll move through for 3 sets. So let's get started in that plank position, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now onto our step back lunges. So again, you can follow me along, or you can move at your own pace, faster or slower. Get a good workout in. 1, so we have 20 total. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome work. Now we have our kettlebell swings. So again, feet wider than hip width. Back is nice and straight, pushing that tailbone back, hips back, and then swinging up to chest height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. Again, from the side, our back's nice and straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome job. Now we'll take a quick rest, so about 30 seconds rest, and then we'll go on to our second round. So same thing all over again. starting with our mountain climbers, step back lunges, and then kettlebell swings. So catch your breath, grab a quick drink of water, and then we'll get started back in about 10 seconds. We're going to get started in 5. So starting with the mountain climbers. 3, 2, let's go. So in that plank position, driving your knees to your chest, 10 each side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome job. Now onto our step back lunges. So stepping back into that lunge, option just body weight or holding that weight at your chest. Keeping that core engaged, shoulders back, chest up, looking straight ahead in front of you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome job. So now to our kettlebell or dumbbell swings. So holding on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 more, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome job. So now we'll rest again for another 30 seconds and then we'll start on our last round. So again, same thing all over again. Mountain climbers, lunges, and kettlebell swings. So we'll get started in about 20 seconds. So grab a quick drink of water, catch your breath, and we'll get started on our last round. 10 seconds. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Starting with our 20 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. Now standing up for our lunges. So 20 lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now on to our kettlebell swings, so last 20. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. Awesome job. That was our workout for today. Thanks for joining me. I hope you all got a good workout in with me. We'll see you next time. Great work, guys. Let me know what you thought. I love to hear your feedback, and see you later.